Well, hi, I'm Sandy, and welcome to another day in Life with Sandy. Well, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you're watching this. Today is Sunday, March 12th, and we do have some birthdays today. Today is Adeline's second birthday, Adalayne. I think it's Adeline. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Adeline. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Eddie Garza's birthday, Garza. Eddie, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eddie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope both of you have a great birthday. But we also have an anniversary today. Is Karen and Michael's 40th, I think. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I think it's their 40th anniversary. So Karen and Michael, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary. And let me know if I got the wrong years. 40 years is still pretty good. But anyway, might be more. Today is Sunday. I'm planning on going to BJ's later on today. I need some peanut butter and some jelly and some other little stuff. We need some batteries because we did turn all of my clocks back. Or no, turn my clocks ahead, not back. We'd be out of sync with everybody else. We turned all of our clocks ahead, put new batteries in them, changed our smoke alarms out, so now I need new batteries. So I want to go get some batteries and some other little stuff that we need to get. And then we have our Zoom call tonight. My cousin Paul and Kathy are in Florida, but they're going to check in from down in Florida. Lynn and Dale are back from their big cruise adventure, so they're back in Toronto. And then Mike and I in Michigan, and Molly and Jim. So we're going to do that tonight at 7. And then other than that, I don't really have much plans for today. It's beautiful weather outside. It's really nice. I did wear that compression sock most of the day yesterday. Just probably I wore it for about 7 hours. But my ankle was so swollen afterwards. I don't know if that was a normal thing because I only wore it on the one foot. I didn't wear the sock on both feet. I just wore it on the one foot. I thought I had it on right. I didn't get a whole like up to my knee sock. I just got like an ankle sock, I guess. But my foot felt really good. It really did. And when I took it off, it was just like it was so swollen. And then I would say within 15 minutes, the swelling went down. I had my foot elevated in that, but I don't know. Is that normal? Anybody that wears those socks, is that normal? Or I was afraid to put the sock on today because I didn't want that to happen again. Going to check with the doctor tomorrow just to make sure. But I'll take your word for it too, because obviously if you're wearing them, you know if that's normal or not. And my range for wondering what my clothes weigh is anywhere from 3 to 5 pounds. And that's kind of like what I was thinking. That was kind of consistent with what I was thinking. I didn't look at the scale to see how much I weighed, so I don't know. But I think I might next time weigh myself with all my clothes on and the shoes before I leave. And then weigh myself with all my clothes on. Obviously, I'm not going to go naked when I'm weighing myself, but with my shoes off and see if that makes a difference. See how much that difference is there, and then check that out at the scale. I'll just know the number that they give me as opposed to the scale that I have. And then I see all the rumors going around that they're closing all of the Weight Watcher office freestanding buildings and going back to the old standby of the church basements. When I first joined Weight Watchers way back in the 70s, it was in a church basement, and it was a nice kind of feeling. It really was. I don't know. It just didn't seem so corporate, I guess was a good word for it. But I guess they're going to make the big announcement this week. They spent all their money buying taking over that new weight thing or something, some kind of some kind of medication thing. I didn't really read into it too much. but they bought something, and so they probably needed the money for that, so they can't afford to pay for buildings, freestanding buildings. So maybe they will have some churches nearer to me that'll open up, and I will. Let me see if this. Oh, you were kind of like standing on your tippy toes there on my stand. Maybe they'll have some churches close to me that I could join. There was at one point here a long time ago when I was long time ago. That's a song. What's the name of the song? I think it's long time ago. But anyway, when I first moved in here, I moved in 2006. It was at a small little church. But then they moved into a regular freestanding building, and from that freestanding building moved into another freestanding building, and then from that one just went out because the pandemic hit. And then now it's like probably 20 or 25 minutes away from my house. So it would be nice, because I did like going in person. I really did. I think I did better when I went in person. But, the old cheap Sandy in me didn't want to pay that extra money to go for in-person visits. But I think if they switch over to going to churches, they'll want to keep people and draw new people in, so they might have some deals going on. So I have a pretty good deal right now. I pay $15 a month. I don't have a problem paying $15 a month. That's like $3 a week. Yeah, I can handle that. But when I was paying $60, it was like $15 a week. Yeah, that kind of dipped into my pocketbook a little more than I wanted to. But I'm doing really well and staying on plan. Jim and I don't know what we're going to have for dinner yet. I got to think of something. But I have a gift card for the Outback for $50. But I thought, and that was my plan. I was going to go to the Outback today before we had our Zoom meeting tonight. And then I thought, let's think about this for a minute, Sandy. You went out to breakfast on Friday. You're going out to dinner on Wednesday. And you're going to go out to dinner again on Friday. Can you really afford to go out again today? And the saner Sandy said, no, you have plenty of food in that freezer that you can pull out and thaw. And you have soups and chilies in there, and you have meals that you've prepared before and you have in there. So that is the decision I came to. For breakfast, I had 2 eggs, a couple pieces of bacon, and a slice of toast, and a cup of tea. And then I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. I have to go in the freezer still to dig it out. Jimmy did come. Jim did fix the garbage disposal before Jimmy got here, but he said that he thought it was still leaking water, and he wanted Jimmy to climb under there to see. I think he just wanted to see Jimmy myself, but I don't know that much about it. So then Jimmy came and climbed under there, and then he come in the bedroom. I was back here watching TV, and then he said, so I had to come all that way just to turn the water on to show you that it wasn't leaking. I said, well, we can do the tag since you're here. So he said, okay. So because he was going to come by after work tomorrow, but this saves him a trip. So him, Jim, and I did the tag for St. Patrick's Day tag, which will be out on Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Wednesday at 9 o'clock will be my recipe of the week, which I'm still tossing around in my mind. I think I'm going to make that broccoli rotini thingy I was talking about yesterday. I'm kind of leaning towards that. And then tomorrow is my meeting highlights. I'll do the highlights, but obviously I won't give you a weight loss because I'm not weighing myself. And I keep saying it. Maybe I'm just trying to reinforce my belief, but I really do think it's made a change in my whole outlook of thinking, because I really have a whole new perspective. And now that I'm not so worried about what the scale said, I know for 100% certainty, and I can tell you this with 100% certainty, I will not get on that scale on Easter Sunday and see a gain. I know that full well. Unless I really go off the rails in the next 3 or 4 weeks. Was it 4 weeks? I think it'd be 4 more weeks till Easter. I don't foresee that happening, because look, I made the smart decision not to eat out today. Even though I really, truly wanted to eat out today. It would have been so much easier than making something, cooking. It really would have been. But the smarter Sandy realized that, you know what? I'm doing really well. I kind of gave my excuse before when I said I'm going to live my life. I'm not going to, diet the rest of my life. I'm going to live my life. I took that too literally. I really did take it too literally. And now I accepted the fact that, I want to live my life, but I want to live my life in a healthy way. And I want to feel better and sleep better and move more. And the only way I'm going to do it is losing a little bit of weight. It's a little bit of effort to get into Jim's truck. when I was down at 209, I could just kind of pop into the truck. Picture this, a 72-year-old woman popping into a truck. In my terms of popping in a truck it was easier to get in. I wasn't like I just went boop, boop, and popped in. No, I had to pull myself up a little bit. But I did, when Jim first got the truck, I think I was 275 when he first got the truck. He got it in 2019. And I know I was heavier than I am now. I know that. And I had a heck of Sunday, don't swear, Sandy. I had a heck of a time climbing into that truck, pulling myself up. And I only realized that I'm going to get older, and the older I get, the little bit weaker I'm going to get. I'm not going to be like a weakling, like Popeye's not going to kick me to the side of the road. I'm not going to get beat up or anything like that. But I just know that, you lose a little bit more strength every year. You wouldn't think 1 year would make a difference, but trust me, 1 year makes a difference. It really does. And I foresee Jim having that truck for a very long time. And so I have to get a little bit thinner, because as I'm getting older, I have to get thinner so that it's easier to pop into that truck. But like I said, and Mike's truck, he had a Silverado. Somebody was asking me that. I don't know if I said that before, but he had rollover bars on it, and he said that he thinks the rollover bars is what saved his life. But that truck was, it was like, I don't know how he survived. I really don't. God was, my mother, everybody was watching over him for sure. But, and then anyways, Christy saw something on Facebook, I think it was, a calendar, Wizard of Oz calendar that she said she wanted for Christmas. And so I surprised her and bought it for her birthday. So she's supposed to get it in the mail next week. Sophia opened up a Facebook page, and Christy says, how come you didn't accept Sophia's Facebook request? I said, well, first of all, I didn't think she wanted her grandma to be on her Facebook page. And second of all, I thought it was somebody hacked her, like her TikTok or something. And I've been hacked so many times on Facebook, I don't understand I don't have any personal information in my Facebook thing. So I don't understand why they try to hack into you. I guess there's a way that they can get to your personal information, but I don't post that often. I usually just share or comment on people's videos. Once in a while I'll put something up there, but I'm not like a everyday post something on Facebook. I have an Instagram account, but I never go on my Instagram account. I think I have a TikTok account because my grandkids put that on my phone when they were over one time. But I never go on TikTok. Although my kids and my grandkids love TikTok. There are things that I've seen that I like. They sent me one with this lady was saying for this hack for molasses. No, for brown sugar. If you don't have brown sugar, how to make brown sugar out of molasses and something. And so she's doing it, and when she gets all done, then Mickey Mouse comes on with a very foul mouth explaining, like, if I don't have brown sugar, what makes you think I have molasses? But he did it in a more explicative terms. But I found it quite funny. I thought it was just because it was Mickey Mouse doing it. I was just like, but and it's true. If you don't have brown sugar, what makes you think you're going to have molasses? But anyway, a lot of the hacks, like when they say, well, you can substitute this. If you don't have the normal first thing, what makes you think you're going to have the other two things to make it? That's my thought. But anyway, that's going to do it for now. I'm not going to show you my BJ hauls because it's just going to be boring stuff, like peanut butter and jelly. And I'm probably getting some pickles and olives. And if they got my tuna, I like the Bumblebee tuna, but in those little individual cans. They usually have the great big cans. That's just too much tuna. Jim doesn't eat tuna. And I won't eat tuna the second day after I've opened it. I know, I'm doing better, because there was a time that I wouldn't eat anything past like 2 days if I've opened it. It's like, well, milk is the only difference. Milk, I'll only drink it if it's at the top of the carton. Once it gets to the bottom, no. Jim will drink it a week after the expiration date. And I know I know the milk is still good, but in my mind it's not. But Jim will still drink it, so I'll leave it in there. He'll see another open carton in there and he'll know. He doesn't say anything. He just knows. You needed some milk, eh? You didn't want to drink my milk. No, that's your milk. Anyway. All right, that's it for today. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, share it if you think somebody might like to see it. Talk to you guys tomorrow. See you soon.